What if I told you that you could build a $200 per day app without writing a single line of code? Well, that's exactly what I did. I just built a complete clone of a successful recipe finder app that's generating serious revenue, and I didn't touch a keyboard once for coding. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact AI tool I used to clone a successful app, how I added premium features with Stripe integration, and most importantly, of course, how you can do this too. Now, most people think that you need years of coding experience or a computer science degree to build apps, but here's something that they don't tell you. AI has completely changed the game. I'm going to walk you through my entire process, show you the exact tool that built everything for me, and by the end of this video, you'll have a complete roadmap to build your own profitable app. And by the end of this video, I'm going to reveal the name of the exact AI tool that's been crushing everything else right now. So in the next few minutes, you will discover the AI tool that did all the heavy lifting, how I reverse engineered the successful app's features, and the simple strategy I used to monetize it immediately. Alright, so nobody wants to scroll through someone's live store just to find out how to make pancakes. So here's the plan. We're going to build a recipe app that skips all the noise and gets straight to the point. Like clean layout, useful info, and easy browsing, like just the way it should be. So here's what I'm going to tell Replit to do. Create a recipe app that displays a large collection of recipes. Start with at least 50 sample entries. Each recipe should show the title, realistic image, ingredients, and steps in a clean, simple layout. Avoid long introductions or stories, and show only the essential information. Let users browse all recipes easily with a scroll or list view. Here is an important disclaimer for you guys. Building apps and making money online isn't that easy despite what other YouTubers are saying. When I show you how to build an app, I'm demonstrating the technical process and potential, but I'm not guaranteeing your results. These AI tools are legit and the techniques are working, but success depends on many things like your execution, timing, and honestly, sometimes even luck. And most apps don't make money immediately, and many don't make money at all. I'm not promising you that you will get rich or that you should quit your job. This isn't a financial advice either or a get-rich-quick scheme. I'm just showing you what's possible with these tools. What you do with that knowledge is entirely up to you. Alright, expectations set? Let's continue building the app. Okay, Replit picks our prompt and immediately builds a plan with a preview of how it's laying everything out. The structure looks good, so I'm going to approve it. It's taken a few minutes to put the first version together, which makes sense since it's generating all the sample recipes and laying out the UI from scratch. Alright, right after that, the app is ready to test. The app is called Flavor Feed. It launches with over 50 sample recipes shown in a clean, scrollable grid, and under all recipes there is a mix of different cuisines and meal types, and each card showing the recipe name, a short description, and a photo that actually makes the food look appetizing. There is also a filtering system built in. If I click through breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, and vegetarian, each one loads exactly the right type of recipes without missing a bit. Search is working perfectly too. I'll try typing in salmon and mushroom, and it instantly pulls up matching recipes. Everything feels smooth, minimal, and focused on what matters. Now it's time to scale this app up. Right now we've got a clean layout with sample recipes, but we need volume, and not just any volume, but a full-on database packed with thousands of real entries that users can actually search and filter through. So here's what I'm going to drop into Replit. Load and display the recipe database with over 17,000 recipes. Organize each recipe with title, ingredients, instructions, tags like vegan pasta, and a realistic image. Store them in a format that allows searching and filtering. So now Replit starts processing that and begins setting up a full database with over 17,000 recipes spread across different cuisines and categories. At the same time, it's enhancing the schema behind the scenes. Now, each recipe gets extra info like tags, cuisine type, and nutritional breakdowns. It also starts wiring up search and filtering so everything stays fast and organized. Behind the scenes, the app gets organized so everything stays in the right place. Up front, it adds simple filters so users can quickly browse by category without having to scroll through everything. Now we're going to check how everything comes together. Right away, we can see that the expanded categories are showing up, different cuisines, new filters, and a huge range of dishes. I'll click on one of the recipes and it opens a modal with all the details. The title is front and center, followed by ingredients, step-by-step instructions, cook time, serving size, and even a difficulty level. Everything is organized and easy to scan. Let's test the search again just to make sure that everything is wired correctly. Let's type in pasta and it loads a bunch of pasta recipes instantly. Let's try pancake. It pulls up all the results right away. Search and filter are both running smoothly, and now the app's starting to feel like a serious recipe platform. Now that we've got thousands of recipes in the app, it's time to add something that users actually care about: saving their favorites. We want a quick way for anyone to mark the recipes they love and come back to them later without having to search all over again. So here's what I'm telling Replit. Allow users to save their favorite recipes. Add a save button on each recipe and create a My Recipes section to view saved items. Replit gets to work behind the scenes, setting up a system to store each user's favorite recipes. It adds a way to save, remove, and check favorites, and even creates a simple way to track users using their own devices so they can keep their saved lists without needing to sign up for an account. Now, we're going to check how everything works. Every recipe now has a heart icon in the corner. If I click it, the icon turns red and a little confirmation shows up letting me know it's saved. If I change my mind, I can just click it again and it gets removed. Simple and very responsive. There is also a favorite count in the header now. Every time I save a recipe, the number ticks up. If I remove one, it goes back down. And when I head to the My Recipes section, all the ones I picked are sitting there, saved exactly as I expected. So everything syncs up, no bugs as you can see, and it feels pretty seamless. Okay, saving recipes is great, but without accounts, it's all temporary. So our next step is about giving users the ability to sign up, log in, and have their own space inside the app. That way, they can access saved meals, preferences, and pick up right where they left off. Here's the prompt I'm giving Replit. Let users sign up and log in to save their favorite recipes and access personal features like saved meals and preferences. And Replit starts by setting up a way for users to log in and stay signed in. It also makes sure that the app knows whether someone is logged in or not, showing a landing page for new visitors and unlocking the full app only for signed-in users. Next, it builds out user authentication hooks and handles things like login errors or invalid sessions. To finish it off, the header gets an upgrade with a user drop-down menu and a logout option that always is very easy to find. Let's check how it all works. When I open the app without signing in, I land on a clean, well-designed intro page. The moment I try to save a recipe or access personal features, it pushes me into the login flow automatically. And once I signed in, the full app unlocks, favorite works, personal content shows up, and everything looks connected to the user. I will also try signing up and logging out just to see if the flow holds up and everything works smoothly. What's cool is that it even detects my Replit user details and uses them for sessions. So now we've got full authentication locked in, and the app finally feels quite personal. However, sometimes people don't know what they want to cook. They just know what's sitting in their fridge. So our next feature is going to solve that. We're building an ingredient-based search where users can just type what they have in their hand and get recipes that actually match. Let's get Replit working on this now. Add a feature where users can enter ingredients they have, for example, tomato, onion, chicken, and see recipes that match. Replit starts by making sure that the app knows whether the user is signed in or not and shows the right pages based on that. From there, it builds a backend method to search the database and matches recipes based on the ingredients using a smart ranking system to sort the results. It also puts together a new ingredient search page, fully responsive, easy to use, and designed to make the process as intuitive as possible. Now, let's try it out. There is also a new button for ingredient-based search. Let's try to type in chicken and garlic. A few seconds later, I can already see a full list of recipes that include both. There is also a nice little touch here, which is a search history section just below the bar, so everything I typed is saved and it's very easy to reuse. I'm going to try to search again, and this time for X. And once again, the results are back fast and accurately. At this point, ingredient search is already solid. I can type in whatever I have and trust that something useful will show up. Moving on to our next enhancement, we're adding metric measurements display. Because not everyone uses cups and tablespoons, we want to make our app accessible to users worldwide who prefer metric units. We'll tell Replit to set it up like this. Display all ingredient measurements in metric units, like grams, milliliters, and degrees Celsius throughout the app. Make this the default for all recipes. So Replit is implementing metric unit conversions for all ingredient measurements throughout the app. It examines the current recipe data structure and then creates a comprehensive conversion system and implements it throughout the app. Let's check the changes now. We're going to click on any recipe to see the converted ingredients and cooking instructions. By default, all recipe measurements will be displayed in metric units. This makes our app much more user-friendly for international users who are more familiar with grams and millimeters than cups and ounces. Alright, planning meals is one thing, but actually buying everything that you need for that recipe is another. So the next feature we're adding makes that part way easier. We're building a shopping list system that pulls all the ingredients straight from the recipes that you choose and automatically combines them when the same item appears more than once. Here's what I'm asking Replit to do. Let users tap on a recipe and generate a shopping list of ingredients. Combine quantities when ingredients repeat in different recipes. Replit starts integrating this into the ingredient search page, and then it builds in smart ingredient combining that works alongside the metric conversion system. So if two recipes, for example, both need garlic and olive oil, the app adds them together instead of just listing them twice. Now let's try it out. Every recipe now has an Add to Shopping List button. Let's go ahead and click a few under random recipes, and a pop-up appears asking me to name the list. Once I enter it, all the selected ingredients are saved under that list in the shopping section. I check the shopping list tab. Everything added is here cleanly grouped with the correct quantities combined. And there is a nice extra. Each item has a mark as complete option, so I can tick off ingredients as I buy them. It works across the whole app too, meaning that I can build lists from any page without losing track. Shopping for multiple meals just got a lot easier, right? Now, let's add meal plans to help users organize their cooking week by week. Instead of randomly just picking recipes, we're giving them structured weekly plans that take the guesswork out of meal planning. I'm telling Replit exactly this. Add a meal plans tab that groups recipes into pre-made weekly plans, for example, beginner, vegetarian, family. Users can choose a plan and view all meals inside it. Now, Replit begins by setting up the structure to organize meal plans and track users' progress. It creates a system to store the plans, connect them to users, and make sure that everything is easy to filter and sort in the app. The meal plans feature is now fully set up. Users can browse weekly plans by category like beginner, vegetarian, family, low carb, high protein, and quick and easy. Each plan includes meals organized for all 7 days along with the cooking steps and difficulty level. Once a user starts a plan, their progress is tracked as they go. It's a simple, structured way to take the guesswork out of deciding what to cook each day. For this part, we're adding adding interactive cook mode. Because nobody wants to keep touching their phones with messy hands while cooking, we're creating a hands-free cooking experience that guides users through each step. I'm going to drop this into Replit. Create a cook mode button that, when tapped, shows a simplified step-by-step recipe view and prevents the device screen from sleeping. Replit looks at how the current recipe screen is set up, then carefully adds the new cook mode feature to make sure that it fits and works smoothly. Let's test this out! If we click a recipe, we'll see Start Cook Mode as an option. The system implements a step-by-step cooking interface with progress, tracking, visual indicators, and intuitive navigation. It also includes screen sleep prevention that keeps the device awake during cooking sessions. Once finished cooking, there is a Cooking Finished celebration pop-up to mark the completion of your process. This transforms our app from just a recipe viewer into an actual cooking companion that stays with users throughout the entire cooking process. But even with great recipes, some users still need help with the basics like how to chop an onion or boil pasta without overthinking it. So this time we're adding a videos tab filled with short how-to tutorials for essential cooking skills. Here's the prompt I'm giving Replit. Add a videos tab with short how-to videos on basic cooking skills, for example, chopping onions, boiling pasta. Make sure videos are easy to access and categorized. Replit gets to work building the feature with proper categories and clean access to each video. It also updates the video components to make sure that everything loads properly and plays smoothly across devices. Now let's take a look. The new Videos tab is live and it's packed with quick tutorials that cover a wide range of cooking techniques. There are also sections like knife skills, cooking basics, advanced techniques, baking basics, and food safety, all easy to browse and pretty clearly labeled. Each video is embedded directly from YouTube for smooth playback and reliable content. I'll go through a few of them. Everything plays perfectly. By the way, the videos also show extra info like duration, difficulty level, and view count, and also user ratings. Moving forward, premium content is what keeps users subscribed and engaged long-term. We're adding a new monthly recipes as a premium feature to give paying users exclusive access to fresh content every month. Let's ask Replit to do this. For premium users, unlock access to a new This Month section, add new recipes to this section monthly, clearly label this as a premium feature, put a lock icon. This should be unlocked once the user has upgraded to premium. Replit setups the system to check if a user is premium and builds the parts of the app that show the upgrade prompts or unlock premium features when needed. The new This Month section is now live and clearly marked with a lock icon. If a user isn't premium, it shows an upgrade prompt. But once they've upgraded, it unlocks instantly and shows exclusive monthly recipes styled with a special golden look to make them stand out. This creates a clear value proposition for premium users. They get access to fresh, exclusive content that free users can't see, and that's encouraging subscription updates and retention. At some point, following basic recipes just isn't enough, so you want just actually get better in the kitchen. And that's why for premium users, we're unlocking a full section of expert cooking classes with real chefs walking you through advanced techniques step by step. I'm giving Replit this task. Add a section for premium users with advanced cooking classes. Include step-by-step video tutorials taught by professional chefs. Clearly label this as a premium feature. Put a lock icon. This should be unlocked once the user has been upgraded to premium. The premium cooking classes feature is now live, complete with step-by-step video tutorials. Replit added 6 expert-led classes covering skills like French knife techniques, pasta making, sourdough, sushi, and with chocolate tampering. Oh, and sauce work. Right now the section shows up as locked for non-premium users along with an upgrade prompt. But once upgraded, it unlocks instantly and gives you full access to all 6 classes. Each one includes instructions, techniques breakdowns, equipment lists, and helpful pro tips straight from professional chefs. And if you're looking to go beyond beginner stuff and learn real skills from people who know their craft, this feature totally delivers. Sometimes you're in the middle of a cooking process and you've got that one question like, can I swap this? Or why isn't my sauce thickening? Now, premium users can actually ask a real expert and get an answer. This new feature adds a direct Q&A system with cooking pros built right into the app. Here's the prompt I'm giving Replit. For premium users, add a feature that lets them type a cooking question and send it to an expert. Include a simple form to submit the question and show a "thank you, will reply soon" message. This should be unlocked once the user has been upgraded to premium. Now, Replit handles all the behind-the-scenes work, setting up the system to send questions, track replies, and make sure it's only available to premium users. It also builds a clean, easy-to-use form with topic selection and a thank you message right after submitting. Now, let's try it out. The new Ask an Expert section shows up with, you guessed it, a icon for anyone who isn't subscribed yet. And once upgraded, it unlocks instantly and reveals a simple, well-organized form where I can type out my cooking questions, choose a topic, and hit submit. Right after that, a message pops up saying, "Thank you, we'll review your question and get back to you soon." It also tracks question history, so once an expert replies, I'll see the response right away there in the app. Now, since we are building an app with premium content, we need a way for users to actually upgrade and pay for it. That's why we need Stripe. This feature adds a full payment system so users can subscribe, unlock everything, and get a little badge to show their premium. Here's what I'm gonna tell Replit. Add Stripe checkout to the app so users can upgrade to premium for $4.99 a month. When a user pays, show a confirmation message and unlock the 3 premium features: new this month, premium cooking classes, and expert Q&A. Save the user's premium status to their account and show a small premium badge next to their profile. Replit setups the system to manage subscriptions, track who's premium, and display the badge on users' profiles. Now, it needs the Stripe API keys to complete the setup. To do that, I will log into the Stripe dashboard and copy the required keys. The public key that starts with PK, that goes to the client side. The secret key that starts with SK, that one stays private and goes to the server. Once everything is pasted into the Replit agent, it starts integrating the payment system automatically. Now it's ready for testing. I will click on Upgrade to Premium and get redirected to Stripe checkout. After entering card details and confirming the payment, the app detects the upgrade instantly. So now the premium subscription system is fully up and running. Users can upgrade for $4.99 a month using Stripe checkout, get a confirmation after payment, and instantly unlock all the premium features, plus a premium badge shows on their profile. The New This Month section shows a message for July's upcoming recipes. The Premium Cooking Classes tab is fully open, complete with tutorials, pro tips, and what you'll learn, and techniques covered section. This comes with a handy pro tips section at the section below as well. Lastly, the expert Q&A feature is working smoothly too. There is already a sample answer from a chef, and when I submit a question under food safety, it shows up right away as pending, just like it should. So there it is, start to finish. We just rebuilt a complete version of a high-performing recipe app, added all the core features, layered premium functionality, and set up Stripe to start generating revenue. And the best part, guys? No code. Just one AI powerful tool doing all the heavy lifting. I told you earlier that this could be a $200 a day app, and now you've seen exactly how. If you follow the same roadmap, there is no reason you can't build and launch your own profitable app without writing a single line of code. If this helped or sparked some ideas, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment with what you're building next. I've got more AI-powered app breakdowns coming your way, so stay tuned. See you in the next one.